If you are wondering who James is, he is the ex-husband that Dee Dee drug into this mess by asking him to come dig a hole. Court documents show that James was never charged with being a party to this crime, and it appears he wasn't aware of what the hole was for. It gets better, so stay tuned till the end.
Okay, but yet you call James to come over to run the backhoe? I mean, isn't that a little extreme for some towels? So you're telling us that you knew it was for a body?
No, I didn't know it was for a body. He wanted it deep. You know, I mean, he wanted to make sure that, you know, he had.
Why don't you just go outside, get in your car, and leave?
I wanted to, and the guy threatened me. He threatened me.
Well, if he's in a room with a body and some evidence, I mean, you could simply, if you went out there to contact James to bring a backhoe, and James comes over to dig a hole for you, and you're far enough away, you're a good, correct me if I'm wrong, Detective Wallace, probably a good 125 yards, 150 yards from the house where the hole was actually dug. You could have said, hey, James, there's a freak inside the house. I think he killed. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go call the cops. But no, you just sat there and said, here, put it here, about this wide and about this deep, 6 feet deep. Yeah, that'll, you know, maybe about 7 feet in length. That'll be perfect to fit a 6'5" man. Come on, Dee Dee. Okay. Here we are again.
Don't believe me on that part. So anyways.
I can't believe you on any part.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Really? Let's stop for a second.
What?
Okay. Dee Dee.
What?
At 11:45 that night, you talked to Sharp for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you just saw Abraham get shot. All this is going on.
I couldn't tell you.
Hang on.
I didn't want him involved.
Dee Dee. I talked to Shar.
Mm-hmm.
That call, there wasn't anything wrong with you. Nothing. Nothing was wrong. Everything was fine. Dee Dee, listen to me. Let's get a little farther, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Again, at 6:45 the next morning, you talked to Shar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? No problems. Nothing. Dee Dee. Another problem.
What?
Like I told you, I'm pretty good at my job, and I've been doing this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I've already found out where Howard Stitzel was that night.
Where?
He was in a hotel, and I have video on the other side of the state. I got video, and I've got his cell phones and everything that night. I already had that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. So?
Why'd you come up with this story now? Tell me the truth, why you came up with this story.
You just went home last night and started thinking of all sorts of crap, coming here and think you're going to make us happy. I mean, think we're idiots?
Because I don't believe that there was a person there that I don't know their name.
So you came up with this Howard Stitzel story?
The more stories you create, the less we're going to believe, of course. You're not reliable.
Because you don't believe that there is a person I don't know their name.
Why should we believe anything that comes out of your mouth right now?
You shouldn't, but I don't know their name, and you don't believe it, and you were going to arrest James if I didn't know the person's name.
I still may arrest James.
So you went home last night. On the way home, you thought up the whole Howard Stitzel story, right?
Howard, I think, had something to do with it because one of those drug dealers knew we had cash.
But Howard Stitzel wasn't there.
But Howard...
Listen to me.
Okay.
Look at me.
Whatever.
Howard Stitzel wasn't there, right?
Whatever.
Look at me.
Whatever.
Dee Dee, look at me.
Whatever.
Dee Dee, look at me. You came up with that story on the way home, right?
No, I didn't.
When did you come up with that story?
I didn't.
What do you mean you didn't?
Okay, you didn't come up with it last night. It was probably about
7:30,
8 o'clock maybe this morning.
No.
So what are you telling me happened? Are you telling me that's the truth?
Yes.
Dee Dee, look at me. You're telling me that's the truth?
Yep.
So you're telling me that the video that I have of him somewhere else isn't the truth?
No.
That's a lie? My lying eyes should believe you over my lying eyes?
Yeah, you need to check the date on that.
I already checked the date, Dee Dee.
Okay.
Dee Dee, why are you coming up with the stories? Please, just tell us the truth. Tell us the truth.
I don't know what person sent the drug dealer, and I wanted you to check out everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, but that's not, hang on.
Howard, all of them. You wouldn't even look for nobody. You wouldn't look for them. You wouldn't let me look for them.
Is it not clear to you now that we've been talking this long that I have checked out all these things? You just don't know that what I've done. You just don't know.
And this is this is a different drug dealer than the one that sings his little crony to pick up whatever the $5,000 pants behind your son's bachelor pad at your property or at property. Is this a different drug dealer guy? Yes or no?
I don't know.
You don't know. I think one drug dealer, I think the drug dealer yesterday you said was a black male. The one today is a white male. That was scruffy, but then got cleaned up. So, but the drug dealer from today isn't the one that sends his little counterpart over to pick up the money from your Lakeland house, right? Am I right or wrong? I'm getting really confused now. I'm really confused. All these different drug dealers and robbers and people shooting people and this, that.
Is it not apparent to you? Is it not apparent to you, really, that this is... What's the... Is it that the truth is just too ugly to talk about? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Look, it's me and you in here. Talk to me. Tell me what this is about. Look, I can tell you what, as ugly, and like I told you yesterday, as ugly as it is, it's a hell of a lot better coming from your mouth than the picture, you know. I mean, the picture I've drawn is pretty damn close.
What's that?
Except for the small details of what actually happened in that room. Okay? It's
What's
just...
that?
I've told you, I've talked to you for 5 hours in the last 2 days. I've talked to you probably 30 hours overall. You know? Names. You know, look, you didn't on that night just happen to go by and these two people be there. You knew you were going there and you knew the two people were there and you knew what was going to happen. And it's time for you to tell the truth. Plain and simple. You can't keep spinning lies. You can't keep throwing everybody and their brother underneath the bus.
Because everybody and their brother had something to do with it. One of those people had something to do with it because one of those people knows. Because those are the people that wanted money out of him. Greg Matthew wanted money from all of them.
The person who knows is you. The one of the persons out of all this that knows is you. Okay? You're the one who had the hole dug. You're the one who had the body put there. It's your property. All the money's in your name. Everything's you, okay? The only person who's going to answer questions here is you. End of story, okay? Because I can guarantee you, if it stops right now and the story stopped right now and where it is, like I told you, there's only 2 people that can be thrown in jail right now. That's you and James. End of story. End of story. Okay? Let justice prevail. Don't worry about why we brought your son up here.
Did you hurt him?
No.
Did you yell at him?
No. We don't yell at people until they start lying.
Did he cry?
Nobody here has lied except for you.
Because you don't believe me.
Because you lied.
And tried.
Because I don't believe your lies?
Because I've had to lie because you don't go and look out. Nobody
You
else.
haven't.
You don't listen to me.
You haven't had to lie, Dee Dee.
Yes, I have.
No, you have not.
I have had to rely profusely because you don't believe me. You don't believe me.
I don't believe you because they're lies. How can I believe lies? You lied because I don't believe you. That makes no absolute sense at all. I didn't believe you because they were lies. Okay? My God, I didn't believe lies. So I guess if I had believed your first lie, you wouldn't have to lie anymore, right? That makes a hell of a lot of sense. That's crazy. Think about what you're saying. I wouldn't have lied so much if you'd have believed my first lie. Well, no shit.
My lie all the time has been that there was somebody else there and I didn't know their name and you don't believe me.
That's
and then
not,
you tell me you're going to arrest James because of that, and that's not fair.
True. That can't be true.
Well, I don't care if it's not, if you
Hey,
think
you know,
it's not true or
it's not true. You know it's not.
You won't look at any of these people
Dee.
that could have sent them. You won't look at any of them. You won't look at any of these guys.
Dee Dee, why do I need to go in circles when the person who answers the question is sitting right in front of me? Fuck. I could go talk to 100 different people. I could talk to the president and ask him what he knows. But the whole key here is, you know. So why would I go talk to 100 people when the one person who has the information that I need is sitting right here in this office right now? The one person who's got a dead body in their backyard, who's got all the money of the dead guy, who's got all the knowledge is right here, and then you're telling me to run around and talk to everybody else.
Exactly where the dead guy is buried. I mean, right on the money. Maybe.
And knew that he didn't have shoes on.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Come on.
Because I was told that, and I told you that.
By who? Who told you? Was it Ronald or who was it? You know,
The black male drug dealer,
the white
or the
drug
white
dealer.
male drug
Did you
dealer.
ever talk?
Howard.
Did you talk?
Yeah.
And what did he tell you?
You confronted him about lying about stuff too. You did the same thing with him
What?
as you've done with other people.
What did he say?
You were going to pay money for him to make a report that he had seen. He told you he'd do it.
Okay, and what else?
That's it. That's another lie
How
that
about
you
Ted
spun.
Covington?
Another lie. Tell me about Ted. Come on. And little things, rabbit holes, is my partner here likes to talk about. I've ran through all of these. It is getting pathetic.
Because you want to arrest James, and you're blackmailing me to give you a name.
Look, stop your blackmail
We want to
crap.
arrest the person that killed
Mhm.
and buried him. Okay?
Mhm.
And so far, all the shit you've given us isn't panning out. other
Because
than
I
you.
didn't know their name, and I kept telling y'all that.
There,
And
you're putting a plural, their name. Is it one person, 2 people, 12 people? I mean, I think tomorrow we're probably going to get a phone call about 10 o'clock in the morning saying, you know, guys, I really want to come in and talk to you. This time I'm going to tell you the truth.
I've told you
know,
the truth
we're having a
at the
party,
beginning, and you
there's
wouldn't.
40
you
people
threatened
hanging
At the
out
beginning?
and we had a
At
cake
the,
going.
hang on, hold on. At the beginning, you told us the truth?
You threatened to
Hold on,
arrest
let's go
James.
back to the beginning. Live, and I talk to him all the time, and I text him, and he calls me back. There's the beginning. That was the beginning for 2 goddamn months.
You threatened to arrest James, and James has...
No. Stop
Get
that.
off the
Stop for a
bat.
minute.
Let's get
There's
off
no
that.
blackmail, there's no threat, okay?
Mhm.
What I've told you are the facts. I laid out the facts there. I laid out the facts as they are now, okay? There was a dead body that you knew where it was at, that was shot with your gun. No, don't say, no, be quiet. Shot with your gun at your property underneath that slab.
As I was told.
No, stop.
It wasn't
Without
your
shoes,
fault.
and you put the exact spot. You put a damn piece of metal right there, okay? The hole was dug by your ex-husband, okay? Plain and simple. There's the facts. There's the facts. Undisputable at this point, okay? With those facts, the only 2 people that can be in trouble for this right now are Dee Moore and James Moore. There's the facts. I'm not threatening. I'm not blackmailing. I'm not doing anything.
But if I didn't come up with a name that I don't know, you were going to arrest
No,
him.
look.
We never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, we did
a
not.
couple of times. Rewind the tape from yesterday.
You confirmed to us that James dug the hole. He admitted to digging
And
the
you
hole.
said if I didn't tell you who did it, that you would arrest him. And he
What did
kept
I
saying
say?
he
I
was
said,
gonna
go
call
pick him up. I said, call and go pick him up.
up.
What'd they do?
That's not fair.
What did they do? They
What?
went and picked him up. Didn't they?
Did they arrested him?
You talked.
They
I'm
went and
sure you
picked
talked
him
to
up, right?
Yeah, but did they arrest him?
They picked him up. I didn't say they were arrested him. I said, go pick him up.
Oh.
For some unknown reason to this day, Dee Dee has some strange loyalty to her ex-husband, James. She wants to protect him from any complicity. It appears she's only loyal to her ex and her son. Everyone else is free game.
Well, he...
And he came down here voluntarily because guess what?
He
He's
has nothing to do
cooperative.
with it, right.
He's cooperative so far.
But
Unfortunately,
I am cooperative.
can't
You want a
believe
name and you
all
want me
he
to make
said.
you up a
Not
name.
being
You are not being cooperative,
You
Dee
keep wanting
Dee.
me to make you up a name.
You're
Oh,
doing nothing
no.
but lying. You're
You
doing nothing
make
but
up
lying.
too much already. I don't want you to make up anything more. I want you to tell me the truth. Tell the truth.
Everything happened just like it is in all the stories, but I just don't know people's names.
That's not... Okay, let's go with your logic here, your lack of logic. You set up a little thing to go to Hard Rock Casino. You pick up... You go to your office, and there's 2 people that you don't know in your office. Are you kidding me? How in the hell is anybody going to believe that? Your own family doesn't believe it.
I will end up going to jail. That's fine.
Your own family doesn't believe
I
it.
know that. I don't care. I'll end up going to jail for it.
How do you not care? That's the
I don't
craziest
have a
thing in my
choice.
life.
I don't have a
No,
choice.
you're protecting somebody. You're trying to protect yourself because you know if we talk to the real person who was there,
They're gonna spill it all out.
It's going to spill it all out, and it's going to make it look worse than ever.
They're waiting for the knock at the door. Because
And when that
all
happens,
the
you're
evidence
really
is collected.
screwed.
The body's been uncovered,
Well,
the gun we have.
haven't you checked the body for fingerprints?
We're not going to tell you what we checked that body for. His body had his medical examination done.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to know any further than that.
I can tell you right now, it's a hell of a lot better to stand in front of that judge and be able to say, here's what happened, and I told him what happened, than to us stand up there and
Please
paint
show me
the
some
picture.
leniency, because I've been truthful. It's not going to happen now.
I
Now,
made
these
a
kind of
mistake.
stories.
Your Honor, I've made a
I
mistake.
told you the same story over and
No,
over and
you
over. I
didn't.
just don't
No,
know the
you
people's
didn't.
Oh, you
names.
told us a lot of stories over
Which
and over.
story? Yeah.
I
Just
can't
don't know
remember
their
them all.
name.
So how did these people that you don't know their name come to be in your house? How did that happen? At the time that you're on the way to
Because
their...
one of those people that I kept mentioning all their names, one of them had something to do with it. Somebody knew.
Oh, they knew that you were going to go... They knew you were going to the Hard Rock Casino, and they knew you were going to run by there. Oh, and the person that you don't know anymore, you had to carry on this charade for 7 months because you didn't even know who the hell they were. Right? Oh, that's right, because you're afraid of your family, the family that, they come up and they get money off your back porch, but they
You
live
don't
over top of
believe
the
me. You
thing.
don't even let me look at a book to see if I can
And what
identify
kind
it.
of-
That's like Barney Miller days. We don't have books of photos that you flip through. Everything's computerized. They're called photo packs, and that's neither here nor there. That's not going to do anything for us right now because all the facts and everything points to D.D. Moore. By the way, you still got all those phone numbers on the bottom of your feet? I noticed you added some on your
Yeah.
wrist there.
I know I need them. I know.
Yeah, don't wash them off.
And what pictures? And what pictures are we going to show you? Of a white drug dealer in his 40s? Of a black guy here? Of a white person? What the
Yeah,
hell?
the way things are going, we'll be here for months going through booking photos between our two counties.
I mean, Christ, Dee Dee, when I sat here yesterday, you said, you tell me who. You tell me who. I could have said anybody. Hell, I could have said Dave Clark's name and you'd have gone, yep, that's who it
Who do you
was.
think I'm covering for?
The minute name. Huh?
I said, who do you think I'm covering for?
Why don't you
Well,
tell
then
us?
tell me.
Why don't you tell us?
Who is it?
She's
Who is
thinking.
it?
She's
You
thinking.
will figure it out.
She's thinking.
You're going to tell me. Think you're thinking, yeah,
because
because I got the same facial tics.
Yeah.
You're good. You'll figure
Oh, is
it
that
out.
who I just said? Dave Clark. Is that who it is?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Absolutely not.
That's the only name you haven't brought up yet.
Well, all those people could have had something to do with it that I did bring up.
Everybody could have had something to do with it. I could have had something to do with it. He could have had something to do with it.
But you know I'm not the one that shot him. I wouldn't hurt him.
Then who did, Dee Dee? Tell us. Tell us. I guess it's so important that you can't tell us that you're going to let your son go without a mother for the rest of his life. That's great.
That's a
That's
shame.
so wonderful.
That's selfish. That's
What a
just
joke.
pure selfishness right there.
What a joke. You don't care
He is
about
your
it any
biological
person but
son,
yourself.
right?
So just because I can't give you the name of the person that shot him, I go to life prison? I go to
You know
prison for
the
life?
person.
Dee Dee.
Yeah, probably life term. Yeah.
Because
You don't
I
think-
won't give up the name.
It's not because you won't give it a name. It's because all the factual basis point to you as
Dee Dee,
being
that-
involved.
You don't realize that we're talking about life in prison here? Are you that ignorant?
What are you, 37 years old?
I
What do you-
didn't shoot him.
What do you think we're talking about? You think you're going to go to day camp, daddy daycare for 3
I
weeks?
didn't shoot him.
Dee Dee, we're talking about the rest of your life. We're talking about potential death penalty cases.
That's not fair. I didn't shoot him.
A fair, honey, fair somewhere where you eat cotton candy and ride on a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
This is life. Come on.
There's no pedicures in prison. There's no, having your hair done.
Are
There
you
isn't
kidding
wearing
me?
comfortable clothes. It's
I
wearing
would have
jumpsuits every day. in
most
confinement.
people would run or something. They got felt guilty. I didn't do anything wrong.
Dee Dee,
I didn't do nothing wrong
Dee Dee.
at all.
Please.
How can you sit here and speak of these stories and still wear that big old cross around your neck? By the way, where'd you get that nice gold cross from?
That was mine before. Everything.
Why did you say? Why does it have to be about?
Because everything y'all think is money. I could care less if I live in a cardboard box.
Where's the cross that used to wear? All the time.
I don't know.
That ain't that one?
No, it's absolutely not this
I
one.
hope not. We're
That would
gonna
be
find
sick.
out. Well, there's
Maybe
a
a
lot of sick
trophy.
things that happen.
A lot of people do sick things and keep things like called
Wow.
like trophies and stuff.
No.
We just didn't know if you were.
Dee Dee, it's
that
a
or not.
very-
Just asking. Don't take offense to it.
At the very least, Dee Dee, you are part of accessory to murder. At the very, very least. At the very most, you're guilty of first-degree murder.
I did not kill him, and you know.
Oh, I know. No, I
You'll
don't
be
know
able to
that.
prove that.
How do I know that?
Ballistics, me standing up, height-wise.
Oh, that
you
you're
know.
come on,
you
watch
have
CSI.
lost your
Come on,
mind.
you watch all that garbage. That's all crime drama on TV.
That is not happening
That's
here.
not going to prove. That's not going to be the magical evidence
But
that
you
just
kept
proves you from
blackmailing me, saying
shooting.
you were going to arrest him if
Oh,
I didn't
this
give you a name.
blackmailing term coming from? I don't. That
don't even know.
makes no sense at all. Absolutely no sense at all.
You're wanting me to force you
We're
to give you a
discussing
name of these
factual
people, and I
basis.
don't.
No,
Factual basis,
Dee
I
Dee,
don't know their
Dee Dee,
names.
hush up a minute. We're discussing the reality, the factual basis of this investigation. There is no way, shape, or form it's in the context of blackmail. You're not being blackmailed. You're in here to discuss the truth about what happened in your office on the property where he was buried that you own, where you pointed it out.
I didn't point it out.
Now we're going.
I didn't do that. I told you that guy
Hang on.
told me that stuff.
Hang on.
According to court documents, Dee Dee directed her ex-husband James to dig the hole at the exact location where the body was found. She reportedly told him the hole was to bury some trash. The detectives are up to their eyeballs in Dee Dee's lies, and she is running out of fictitious names and scenarios.
I don't care about the money.
Are you kidding me? You
I don't
don't
believe
care about
that
the
either.
money. You started off
Shit,
this whole. You went to Lakeland and started telling, oh, I made $4 million. I'm a rich woman. Woo, woo, woo. You haven't made $4 million in your life. You're a liar. You are a liar.
That's what you're good at. That's your job, lying.
No, I'm lying because you won't look at the truth. You won't look that I really didn't know the two people. And it doesn't matter what I say. I keep making up all kinds of stuff so you'll check these people out
Dee Dee,
because you won't look at the people.
Dee Dee, we've
that
looked at
are-
everybody. Quit that stuff. We've looked at everybody. And you know where it all leads back to? You.
Because of the money.
It all leads
And
back
the
to,
money
no,
doesn't
not
mean
because of the
nothing.
money, not because of the money, because of everything. All roads lead to Dee Dee Moore.
The money
In the
doesn't
snow,
mean anything.
forget, the money's a big thing, but everything else.
The money I got legally, and the people that were there will testify to that.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, hey, why don't we just end this whole thing, because
Let's just go there and get the truth out of and this is all over.
And Cedric will probably tell you, I really didn't know these two guys.
what?
You're sitting there saying that I killed a man by myself and put him in a hole. That's what you're trying to say, that a jury
No,
really
that
didn't
James
believe
dug
you
the
know
hole,
it.
so at least he covered the kind of physical aspects on it. With
So
the
that's
equipment
the
you have on your property,
accessory after the fact.
it's just not a big deal to move, a 6'5" man that probably weighed 190 pounds. I mean,
When
you look like you probably got some strength to you. It wouldn't be
I
that
could
hard
have
to
had
drag
Farkas
somebody.
dig the hole. I was thinking of things
Yeah.
last night.
Oh, we know
Why
that.
would I
These
be
stories
He
paying
even
him?
asked that. He goes, "Why didn't she have me clear her property out?"
What else?
Would not have room reserve.
Cliff notes for stories.
I would
like
not
that.
had moved stuff over to the office already. Baber came up and got stuff out of his stuff. Months before, he would have called the cops on me if I took something from him, and he told the hoot man that I'd bought his house. He told Hoyt that I bought his house. I mean,
Yeah, let me see that man.
The Hoot Man. Who's the Hoot Man? That's a new one. Maybe Hoot Man did it. Who is Hoot? Do you think Hoyt Hughes might have been in on it?
no,
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You're positive.
Hoyt definitely wouldn't do it.
Hoyt wouldn't do it? I mean, he owed money to Hoyt. Hoyt owed money too.
Nope,
What about Hoot Man?
nope.
No? What about who else? God, I'm trying to think. We've seen so many.
I only
Eddie
mentioned the
Dixon.
ones that I thought.
Was it Eddie Dixon? Because
No.
you told me it was Eddie Dixon before.
No.
That we
What
hadn't
did
looked
I
at Eddie
say?
Dixon. Oh, early on. Did you look at people like Eddie Dixon? Poppy. What about Poppy?
I know it's not Poppy.
How do you know it's not Poppy? You told us it was Poppy before.
I know what Poppy looks like.
But maybe it was Poppy's people. Remember, he's a dangerous man. You remember all that?
Did say he's a terrorist or something?
A terrorist. He's
Yeah.
scary
Maybe it
people.
was Al Qaeda that came in that are connected to Poppy. That's it, Al Qaeda. Yeah.
Dee Dee, you've.
Yes.
so.
Oh, don't play the games. The game's in.
Like that
You
movie,
tell me who
Batman.
it was.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Why can't you tell me, Dee Dee? Oh, 'cause you don't know his name. That's right.
It's one of the drug dealer guys, don't forget, black male, white male.
That mysteriously showed up at the place where they were just stopping by. It was just a quick thing, right?
How you doing, kind of thing.
All right, we got lucky tonight. There's Dee Dee. Let's kill him and leave her alive.
And leave her alive to be the key witness. We'll even do one better and come back and bury him on her property. Yay.
No, we'll make her bury him because she's scared, and then we can get money off the porch, and we can...
I don't
Yeah.
want anything
Yeah.
money-wise. I'll sign it over now. You can have what he gave me back. I will sign it over.
Just leave the gay part out. Just leave that. Who killed the man? If you didn't do it, Dee Dee, who did it? How does a 37-year-old white woman from Plant City end up in this predicament? This is silly.
It is.
And you're sitting there
It
acting
is.
like a complete idiot.
I know.
I can't. It was I can't. Ronald. I can't.
Because I wanted to check out
Very
who
gay.
all could.
I can't.
Greg Massey.
Greg
Did
Massey.
you ever check out
I
Very Gay?
can't.
What'd you find out was very gay?
Ted Covington. I can't.
What'd you find out?
Howard did it now.
What did you find
Dee
out?
Dee, I'm not investigating stuff for you. I want to know who killed.
Very Gay is related to Richard Land.
Oh my God! No. Oh, Richard Land's involved now.
No, absolutely not. Richard is absolutely not involved.
So why is it such a big mystery that Fairy Gay is related to Richard Land?
No, I didn't say that. He wasn't related. He knows of him. He knows who Very Gay is.
You said he's related
Yeah,
to
you
Richard
just
Land.
Well,
related.
not related, but he knows.
You're starting
Very
to get
Gay.
mixed up. You're starting
He
to
knows
forget
Very
what
Gay.
you just
He's a
said.
drug dealer. So you never even
just
checked
dug
into
yourself
him.
a hole so deep you just can't get out. You don't even know what you're saying anymore.
Dee Dee. You've been going around since this all happened. You were calling Richard, you were calling the other people, and you're trying to come up with more stories. And that's right. Fairy Gay got arrested recently on a 40-kilo deal,
That's
and he had a
true.
black Mercedes, and this and that. And I
That's
think
not
it might
true.
be real. Yeah, you plan.
Very Gay happened.
It happened,
The
but
FBI is looking for who knows
if
him.
you want, okay, but he doesn't know. If you want to go out and read the newspaper and come up with somebody new next week, then what are we going to do then?
I didn't read the newspaper to get that information.
Oh, well, where'd you get it? Did you buy it from Troy Young? What the world? Where'd you get it?
No. And Troy Young didn't deserve to lose his job. He shouldn't have did stuff he shouldn't have supposed to have been doing. But I haven't done anything wrong, so I shouldn't go to prison for something I haven't even done.
Dee Dee, tell us what happened then. Don't come up with fake names. You need to run this down.
I gave you the exact
Exact.
scenario of everything happened except for the names of people.
Then why not give the names?
Every time I gave the same exact story of exactly how it happened except
No,
for the
you
names.
haven't. No, you haven't.
No, they've been
different.
different versions.
Ronald. This, that, blah, blah, blah.
Shit, you even named your own son at one point.
I did not name my son.
Yes,
I
you
would
did.
never do that.
That was
No, I
Monday
didn't.
night.
You did too.
No, I did not.
To Dave Clark, you damn
No,
sure
Dave
did.
Clark suggested that to me. He says, "Was it your son?"
And what did you say when you were walking outside? Oh, well, he did what he did to protect his mother.
No, I did not. I absolutely did not say that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not. I didn't say that. No, my son.
You have
was-
ruined that boy's life. He'll never be the same.
I know that, and I
Never be the same because of you.
But he knows
Because
I
of you,
would
and you
not
know
kill
what?
Nobody.
And you know what? You don't care. You don't care. You care about you.
No, I
You are
do
the
care.
only one that you care about. You're the most selfish woman I've ever seen in my life.
No, I do care.
Who do you care about?
I
When you
care
look in
about
the mirror,
myself.
I care about me, and that's
No, I
it.
don't. I'm gonna go in prison for something I didn't even do and sit on a mattress with no pillow.
No,
With
they
no
give you
pillow.
pillows
No,
in
you get a
prison.
pillow.
Yeah, they give you pillows.
Oh, I heard
You
they
even
did.
get- yeah, you-
Pillows, Dee Dee. Are you serious? It's prison, dear, not the Ritz-Carlton. Whether you get a pillow, sheet, or blanket will be the least of your worries. You are facing life in prison, and some people might even vote for the death penalty if we are to be honest here.
They give you
like a
nice
blanket.
pillows and blankets, sheets, all that stuff. You
Oh.
get linens in prison.
Oh.
Yeah. 3 meals
They're
a
not,
day.
I don't think they're
Oh,
300
it's just
count.
jail? That you
No,
don't-
jail you have pillows too.
Everybody told me you didn't get a pillow.
Falkenberg has great pillows. Orient Road has great pillows.
Oh, they told me you
In
didn't
fact,
get
the
a
laundry room's right over here.
Oh.
Yeah, I see it every morning when I come into
Oh.
work. They're out there cleaning the sheets and drying. Oh
You
yeah.
can get a
it's all-
job
it's
too.
all
They
there.
can give you a work while you're there. You can clean,
Yeah.
you can wash, or you can cook. I mean, you do that for the rest of your life.
That's fine. I guess I'm gonna have to. I don't have a
Do you know how to
choice. I'm
cook?
trained.
I mean, do you have like culinary skills and stuff?
You're free.
Yeah, I know how to cook.
Can you cook for
That
3,000?
could be valuable over there.
Yeah, I can do that.
Maybe you can do that. You can like stir the beans and put together bologna sandwiches and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there's different trustee positions at different state prisons around
Look on the
state
bright
of
side
Florida.
of it. You got to blow through $1 million. A lot of people will never get to do that.
Yeah.
At least you get to do that before your end of your life ended.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go to prison and I'll have to fight my way out. I know.
You'll never get out. You're never getting out.
Why?
It's done.
Once you get sentenced to a prison sentence,
I thought
you
life
gotta...
in prison was 25 years.
Oh, no.
No. Life in prison means like the rest of your life. in
Natural
prison.
born
If
life.
you were getting 25 years and the judge say, oh, 25-year sentence, 35-year sentence, 50-year sentence, life in prison means when you go in, you don't come out.
Yeah.
Kind of like the, what is that, Roach Motel thing? Roaches go in, they don't come out. You know, kind
You're
of.
the roach.
Yeah, you'd be the roach. You go in, you wouldn't come out. That's life. That's life in prison.
But I don't know what you're thinking.
But don't forget they have pillows, blankets, sheets. You don't have to worry about that.
And shower shoes. You get
Shower
those orange
shoes,
plastic
yeah.
shower shoes.
They even have hot water. They have hot water.
You get to shower with other people. You know.
It won't be like that shower that's in, that red brick home, that nicely renovated bathroom. It won't be like that. It's,
It's
big
very
open room,
essential.
tile, bunch of shower heads popping out, yeah, that kind of thing.
That's not fair when I didn't kill anybody.
But you don't seem to want to tell us the truth.
I mean, what do you want us to do? Say, all right, you're right, Dee Dee. Gee, that's not fair. I mean, we got everything pointed to Dee Dee Moore, so hey, all right, not fair.
Hey, but she
we'll go
told
tell
us
the
it
judge
wasn't.
it ain't fair.
She told me it's not fair, and she didn't do it. So, Your Honor, I think that's...
That may hold
Reason
some
enough.
credence.
And I tried to name all the people's
Reason.
names that could have had somebody sent there to do it, and you wouldn't look any of them
That
up.
could have. Somebody could have done this. Somebody could... Of course, I was standing there, and I buried the damn body, and I'm part of it, but I'm not gonna...
And then I even
Didn't
showed
do
right
that.
where it is, underneath the little piece of metal, and whispered
Didn't
away.
do that.
Here's the gun that he was killed
Didn't
with.
do
Here's
that.
the body.
But I'm not gonna say who it was, but there's a ton of people that it could be.
I didn't do that.
Hell, it could be somebody that we don't even know about. It could be anyone. I might have passed the guy this morning on the way here.
Because 60's a real busy
Yeah.
thoroughfare between your county
I
and
might have
mine.
seen him last time I went to dinner at Barnacles. The guy might have been there. There's a lot of people I saw.
Mhm.
I stopped off this morning at the Circle K. I saw some people. Might have been one of them.
Yes, sir, when we had lunch, that was a busy restaurant. A lot of
It's
people
been,
there.
it's been since April, so that person may not only be in the area anymore. Now you got to expand it to really the eastern,
Worldwide.
the western hemisphere, worldwide.
Let's just say worldwide. I mean,
Since
travel
what
is
6 billion people in the world.
roughly maybe 6.2
It could have been
or
even-
something.
But
But-
it's not fair. I thought that
But there's only
justice,
one
that you go
person-
to court and get to prove your innocence, that you
There's
didn't kill
only
somebody.
one person that had the body buried in their backyard. There's only one person that handed the gun over that killed him. There's only one person who pinpointed exactly where it was at, and there's only one person that can answer the questions, and it's not.
Yeah. Dee Dee Moore.
It's you.
Yeah.
But you know I didn't kill him.
No, I don't. I do not know that. No, don't you look at me and tell me that, 'cause I don't know that.
Well,
Don't sit there, you know,
I'm not.
I'm not gonna be one of your people that you go talk to Dave Wallace, he'll tell you, he knows I didn't kill him. No, I think you did. I think you're a cold-hearted woman. I
Well,
think
then
you
why
planned the
haven't you
whole thing
arrested
out.
me?
I think,
We're doing we still got some other things we're working on.
time will
Like
tell.
finding out the real person that killed him.
No.
Oh. Well, I didn't kill him.
I wonder what's,
in court.
exactly what's worse.
That's
Is it
fine.
jail or is the anticipation of going to jail that's worse?
I'm not running. I don't care. I already put myself mentally up that I know that I'm going to get blamed for this. I know that I'm going to go there innocently. And if y'all can put an innocent person in jail knowing I didn't pull the trigger and charge me with first-degree murder, you have to live with that for the rest of your life. I don't.
I honestly, since about Monday morning, about the time you handed over the gun, I've had no problems at all.
Well, then you live with
Especially
that for
after
the
that
rest of your life.
man's decomposed corpse was dug up from your backyard.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was sick. Do you
That
think
is
we
sick.
enjoyed that?
No,
Do you
that's
think
sick.
we enjoyed digging and
I don't
pulling
even
sand
wanna
from his
hear it
body?
anymore.
Why? You put him
Why?
down
You
there?
put him
I
down
did
there.
not
You
put
showed
him
right
there.
where he
I
was.
did
You had the
not
hole
put him
dug
there.
for him.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I
Oh,
shouldn't say a
conventional.
hole. I should say a rectangular shaft for perfect placement of a 6'5"
No one deserves
human
that.
corpse.
Not even,
Then
nobody
why'd you
deserves
put him
that.
down there?
That's treating that person like a piece of garbage. No one
And
deserves
that's
that.
exactly
Why'd
what
you
you
pour?
did.
Why'd
I
you pour
didn't.
concrete over it? A week later.
I had already planned on pouring concrete there for a
Oh,
slab.
you could have poured it anywhere else. The boy had to be right there over top where that
No.
body was, didn't it?
No, I
Didn't
didn't
it?
plan it.
Didn't it?
In,
Well, we can't let a damn rotting corpse into our plans to pour that concrete.
Yeah. Well, put put the boat out there. Maybe put a big.
Why don't you put it here? Because I'm going to pour concrete here
Yeah,
anyway.
well-
I've already planned the concrete.
Yeah, we'll just make the most out of it.
What's
make
a dead
nice
corpse underneath the
patio
floor?
or something, you know. Park
You
some
could have at
RVs
least, like,
and stuff on it.
you know, while it was settling, you could have, like, put R.I.P. or put, like, a
maybe
date or
little
something. And do,
headstone
like, a
or
headstone.
something. R.I.P.
that's
You know,
it.
AS
No one
is-
deserves that.
Well, you were responsible for
No,
it.
I'm not
Yes,
responsible
you were.
for it. You think because of the money I'm responsible for it, but I'm not. That man give me that stuff that he gave
Dee,
me.
I think you're responsible because he's buried under the slab at your house. I think he's responsible because it was your gun. I think you're responsible because you ended up with every damn thing he had. I think you're responsible.
And you moved into his house in Lakeland.
Yeah,
When
you were
you
so
did.
distraught you moved into his house in Lakeland that you never paid for.
Well, he won't be using this anymore. Let me just go ahead and move into it.
He's not going to need it. Screw it. Let's go.
Pack up.
You sold, within a couple weeks, you sold his cars. Oh, hey, he's not going to be using that car anymore. Sure, you like that truck?
Dee Dee, the state of Florida, says you and you alone murdered Abraham, and within a short 60-day window, everything he had left was in your name. You thought you hit the jackpot. Of course, you were kind enough to share it with your boyfriend, the love of your life, who you showered with expensive gifts and cars.
What the hell?
I'm
Don't
not
need it.
that sick.
Hey, really?
I am not.
Really?
You
Then
think
what? Tell
that.
me
You think
tell
that.
me your thinking, okay?
You think that.
Buried on your property April 7th, after he got killed April 6th. April 12th or
And I
13th?
told
Hold
you
on.
I was
April
scared,
12th or
and I
13th.
cannot.
Oh, Jesus, I'm scared to death. Oh, God. Stingray, will you take this black one? I'll take that truck over there.
Corvette. Yeah.
Is that something that's scary? Is that a scary thing? Out of fear, you purchased a brand new truck for your boyfriend. I mean, that's your story, right? I can't believe that. That's great. Your Honor, I was scared to death, so that $50,000 truck helped me out quite a bit.
That car had to be gone because it was in my company name. It's under C.
Yeah,
So,
So it had to be gone. We're going to drive it anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe it had to be
Yeah.
gone because it helped along with the story that he was gone. He was missing on his own. Is that right?
Yeah.
You
That helps. That
know
helps
how
some
foolish
validity.
this sounds?
Sure.
This whole thing points to one thing.
Greed.
First degree murder.
it's not greed.
Dee Dee
It's
Moore.
not first degree murder.
Yeah.
You can't get me for first degree
Oh, yeah, I
murder.
can.
Oh,
And
oh,
yes,
on prayer.
we
Yes,
will.
Yes, yes.
And how do you know that those people will tell
The
you
recordings, everything, the individual, Greg, that you sat there and pointed out where the frickin' body is on your property. once all this is laid out before a jury, you know what they're going to be doing? Their heads are going to be spinning from so much evidence that is pointed at you.
And I knew that
And they're gonna say,
it's going to point at me. I knew that it's going to
What?
point at me.
Are
That's
you
why I
kidding me?
had to do the cover-up, because I knew it was going to point at me, and that's not fair, because I didn't do it.
Oh, instead of let's just take a shortcut and call the cops.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey, this happened. But instead, he's missing. Let's go out and buy the truck, a Corvette, or a slab.
Well, that's out of fear.
It is out of fear. I mean,
Fear-based.
buying a Corvette and a truck would probably make me
Fear-based.
feel a lot better too. I would think. I don't know. And then moving into
Wasn't
his
the
house,
Corvette bought months before it happened?
whatever.
Yeah, actually it was. It was
Truck,
with that $1 million
February.
before.
Whatever.
I
There's so many
didn't
cars
steal
I
the
can't
$1 million.
keep up with.
No, I
Yeah, you
didn't.
did.
No,
Yeah,
I
you did.
didn't.
I'll tell you what. You know what? You're gonna get 11 people on a jury, and you're gonna stand there and tell them, that guy, you know, he was down to $1 million, and he just didn't care about it, and they gave it to me. I think
No,
that's
he
gonna
put it
resonate.
for me as an
That's gonna
investment.
resonate. That's gonna resonate with them because it was already there.
Yeah,
That was my
let's just dump
investment.
some
The
money
paintball
into
field
it.
that I had there.
Hey, what about those
months
little
prior.
scooter, the cooler scooter things?
Mhm.
Was that another?
Was that another little business venture?
That was mine, business venture.
When you,
Wow.
why don't you use that as part of your defense?
What do you mean?
Well, you can say that was another investment you made.
That's not the truth, though.
Well, nothing you say has been the truth. So, you know.
Everything's been.
So so in other words, part of the $1
Except
million
for the people.
investment
You
was
don't
something
look
you
at all
already
the
had.
people.
The $1 million investment was something you already had.
That $1 million, he would not go into a bank and put that over into my name if he didn't want me to.
DD, please invest in your thing that you already have. Is that how it went?
No, he wanted a backfield. We were gonna do a backfield on
You didn't
Army.
do it,
Oh
did
yeah,
you?
the field with the
Yeah.
tanks and the Army helicopters
Yes,
and
we had
stuff.
done
Yeah.
that, yes.
You were gonna do that, but you didn't.
Okay.
You didn't do that.
But all that was mine
well, why
before
didn't
he
you
even
do it?
came into the picture.
Well, why didn't you do it? So what did you invest in? You didn't invest in nothing. You're right. What did you invest in? A house in Char's name. You invested in
No, the
trucks,
house in
cars,
Char's name was supposed to be rented out for offices.
trucks, cars.
And they can have all of that.
what
They will
else?
sign
What
it
else?
over to them.
No, you
Backhoe.
already said you would. You know, maybe we would, but you haven't told the truth. Keep
I
yourself.
told them we would sign it all over to them.
You know,
They can have all of
Can
it.
I keep my stuff?
No, not that. My physical stuff I came in with. Before my stuff, my personal stuff that I came in with, because I shouldn't be going to jail for something.
We think you meant all
No,
the stuff.
no,
Your
no,
stuff.
No,
Yours.
no.
So why did you come? Why
No.
when you first came to Lakeland? Why'd you tell everybody how the millions of dollars you're a millionaire? I don't need money. I'm a millionaire.
$4 million. I made $4 million.
You knew that was a lie. You knew that was a lie. So you were lying even before you killed. You were lying.
I didn't put it like that.
You did. I got numerous people that said that. I didn't money. I had millions of dollars before. We even got it on audio. Out of your own words, your
So
own
I'll go to
voice.
jail for something I've not done.
No, you've done it.
No,
You've
I
done it.
haven't.
I would just like to know why you did it. I'd like to know why you did it, exactly how you did it. That's the only thing here. That's the only thing. Because it's intriguing. It's a hell of a story.
But I didn't.
It's going to play itself out for years to come in the media. There's going to be little hey, you're going to be halfway famous. You're going to end up on Geraldo or one of them, Nancy Grace.
Nancy Grace probably, yeah. They cover stuff like this.
She's going to
Yeah.
love this stuff. I think the only reason you got bumped so far is because of the little missing girl up in Jacksonville or something. But you'll make it. You'll make it one of these days.
Yeah.
You're going to be infamous. Unfortunately, I think you wanted to be famous, but now you're going to be infamous.
But I didn't kill him, so.
Dee Dee, you're responsible for his death.
Okay, then charge me for being responsible for his death.
That
But I
will.
didn't
It's,
kill him.
it's going to come in the way of first-degree murder.
That's not fair.
No, yes, it is.
No, because that's bribing me to get this name.
Hold on, we've done bribery and
Blackmail,
blackmail.
bribery, oh.
What other
Come on,
things
some more.
can you
Come on, think of some more. Feed us
accuse
some
of?
more. Awesome. Mm.
What other charges do you think we might have done? Kidnapped? Have we kidnapped anyone?
No, I've never kidnapped anybody. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. I've never hurt nobody in my life. I would never hurt nobody.
ever hurt anybody.
Are you sure about this? I mean, have you lived anywhere else in the nation or in the state of Florida where you've embezzled money from some unsuspecting victim and then
No,
you
and
had
I
a
know
whole
what you're talking
dog
about
and
that.
buried?
It's Kim Potwin, and Kim Potwin was
Mhm.
not, she did not. She invested money to start a business with me, and then she started herself
And then you
taking,
left?
no, she was starting herself taking nurses behind my back.
And then you left with
taking the money.
$60,000? Yeah, what about the $100,000 from the cell company or whatever? What about the fire in Plant City with the records, and you made a little deal with them? Oh, well, if we just let this go, I won't tell them about the unlicensed nurses you guys were sending out. What about that one? Come on, Dee Dee.
I did not do that.
Ah,
It's over now, so you should be happy. You'll get to go
Oh,
on
it's
and
not
move.
over.
We still have lots to do. This is just the
You
beginning.
ain't the only one going to jail here. Trust me.
Who else is on?
Oh,
Well,
don't you worry about it.
We're working on it. We've got our eyes on some people.
Don't you worry about it. Oh,
Don't worry
but
about
I
it.
assure you, you won't feel good about it when it's all said and done.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't concern yourself with it.
Yeah.
Right now. Don't worry.
Because we
about
don't do anything. Don't worry about it. You know, maybe our case would be done if we had the truth. That's
it.
true.
Yeah.
But since we don't, we're going to keep going.
Who are you putting in jail?
Don't worry about it. I think we're done today. You ready to go?
Yeah, don't stress yourself out too much.
Just anticipate it.
I know, just tell me when you want me to be here.
No, I told you, I'll come pick you up.
No, 'cause you want a big show. You're only doing that to show off. You want the media there, you want the pictures.
No.
Okay, we'll see. I'll bet you money you'll have
Hey.
cameras lined up for me to walk into the jail.
You drove that truck, right?